We have some exciting news for you that we just can't wait to share. The CW's hit fantasy series Outpost is set to return for 13 more episodes to complete the upcoming third season. Rather unsurprisingly, the CW has decided not to commission a new season, but have opted for a part 2 to season 3 instead. Join us as we delve into all of the cast secrets and behind-the-scenes gossip that you need to know about the new season of Outpost. The Outpost has been deemed by some the next Game of Thrones with a teen flair. We think it's more representative of The 100, which uses its ensemble cast and eye-catching storylines to really strike at the hearts of its audience. The story is really about a character's journey in a world that's trying to kill her. Throw in a couple of epic fight scenes and some supernatural horror elements, and you have yourself a hit show. The Outpost is the CW's final attempt at moving away from their more teen-focused content. It's a way for the network to cast a group of characters that really resonate with a burgeoning modern audience. Season 3 Part 2 will return soon, bringing with it all of the original cast members. The show has been a surprising hit for the CW and features monumental storylines and multifaceted characters. The showrunners gave us the cliffhanger of the year in March 2021 with a mind-blowing ending that left all of our jaws on the floor. Fans are gagging to see what happens next after some outstanding performances in Season 3. One of the biggest bombshells so far was that the United was cured, and one of the favorite characters, Felista, was revealed to be alive. We all remember Gwyneth's tragic death last season cementing Talon as the queen. But if we're right, this doesn't mean the end to all of Talon's problems. There are numerous challenges to her throne, but that doesn't even represent her biggest problems. The gods are awake, and Season 3 Part 2 is set to explore the nuances of this new bombshell. We think that gods will definitely have a big impact on the lives of our favorite characters, with things definitely being shaken up for what is expected to be the most exciting season yet. The CW upped the ante and will deliver an action-packed, intense new season. The groundwork has been made, and now the creators are ready to deliver an epic outing fit for all you kings and queens out there. The new season's plot is quite complex, and we're going to do our best to break it down for you. We last saw Gwyn sacrifice herself in an effort to destroy Yavala. This means that the Outpost is in need of a new ruler. Meanwhile, Talon and Garrett desperately seek new leadership when an ominous threat uncovers its ugly head. We come to find out that the origin of the magical kings is revealed. Talon, along with her powerful friends, receive dark visions from some very scary godlike beings who want to retain the power of the kings for themselves. A new character is introduced in the form of Luna, an assassin of sorts. She's seeking vengeance for some of the group's past crimes. The storyline unfolds in a really interesting way here because Luna finds out that she and Talon were destined to meet. With the loss of Tobin in the last season, a heartbroken Felista is mentored by Tu, who teaches her how to dedicate herself to the new gods. This exchange won't come without a cost, and we are yet to find out what the implications will be for Felista. That's not all. Not long after, the Luciri are found to be missing, with Talon and Zed deciding to accept the mission to track them down. What they discover has made fans jump up and down with excitement as they discover one of the biggest threats the team has ever faced. The new season will set up a dark race that will explain a lot more about the origins of Talon. Meanwhile, Janzo and Ren have their own problems. They're being forced to unlock the ancient city beneath the Outpost. The show really takes a turn for the dark side here. With the pair having to navigate their way around murky waters, they'll have to quickly find out who their allies are. A secret will be revealed that will change the motivations to save the world, and we're really looking forward to seeing how it all plans out. Talon is the character this season that sees the most progress. Her character arc is fully realized in the upcoming season, and was quite surprised how far the creators decided to take the character. There are some diabolical forces that serve to completely throw Talon's world upside down. She's thrown back and forth and forced to confront both her past heroes and future demons that only she has the power to overthrow. Jessica Green, who plays Talon in the hit CW series, recently spoke about her life after being cast in such a monumentally popular show. We are so lucky to just be continuing to work and do what we love. Even though the rest of the world is kind of shut down at the moment, we've been very lucky to keep the ball rolling and smash out a continued season. I went home to Australia for the hiatus, and the Serbian government had to write to the Australian government to let me out. The show has definitely hit the nail on the head in terms of delivering a show that people can relate to. It treats its actors really well and is a testament to the creators of the show. The show's characters have made a big impact on the actors and audience members alike. Jessica Green spoke to In Touch magazine recently about her character, Talon, and all of the intricacies involved with playing her. I really love Talon's loyalty for her friends. She will go through anything for them. We always joke on set, how many times do you have to rely on Talon to save the day? If that's not enough, there are not so cliche love triangles that have kept audiences hooked from the start, on set and in real life. The tropes yet again take a darker shift because this isn't your classic two girls like one boy situation. It's a little more twisted than that. It's a one boy likes two girls kind of situation, and if that wasn't enough to pique your interest, the two girls are into each other. All of the characters are impeccably dressed in the show, but it's Talon that takes the crown for the most fashionable cast member on set. The secret's out, and the head of the wardrobe department for the show, Janji Kuzmanovic, revealed that Talon's outfits are the most expensive out of all the cast. She looks like Snow White in a modern-day twist, and her epic gowns are set to get even more extravagant. The exciting plot twists woven into the new season are a perfect way to display her new ensembles. The cast has revealed in a recent interview with online publication BuzzFeed that the show didn't want to focus on a traditional love story from the get-go. The intent was always to make something that was bold and different. They managed to create a show that is way older than it intends to be. Not in a bad way, but the Outpost is something that we think a lot of older audiences will find entertaining. In the same interview, the cast also teased how the show was able to balance comedy and action. We all know that young audiences are smart and want to watch shows that are inclusive and modern. For example, Talon kills at least one bad guy per episode with her elite fighting skills and power, which is a mean feat. But it's followed by a gag or a joke that often lands in the funniest of ways. It serves to release the tension from the bolder moments and nicely introduces the next segment. One of the biggest secrets that the cast revealed in the BuzzFeed interview was the fact that the show intended not to take itself too seriously. This extends a lot farther than you may think. Some fans have come out and criticized the show's set pieces, likening them to cardboard cutouts. Whilst the show is definitely not one of the most expensive shows ever made like Game of Thrones, it's still a show that took a lot of money to produce. Rachel Green said in the interview that Utah is an expensive filming location, but the producers opted for it anyways, just so they could get beautiful scenic shots to include in the show. We admit that the castle isn't super beautiful or detailed, but we would argue that it doesn't need to be. Unlike Game of Thrones, as we mentioned earlier, The Outpost is more about friendships than historical accuracy. The Outpost has undoubtedly given us one of CW's best new offerings, and we can't wait to see what happens in the upcoming season. Remember, Season 4 will be released next year. The new season is the second part of Season 3. Thank you, CW, for making things super complicated for us. Nevertheless, we still can't wait to watch it.